so in Mashabajafi Enra, second sitting of the 8th Parliament of the Fourth Republic, and Ekuti Samoa Speaker, Eddie Kanditu Jawi, the leader of the NDC group in Parliament, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, and so Eddie Sam. Jabana pay, ye betu ya boas, many na kodi, but ye betu ya boas nothing, yadinchimu, because in Tiasia, Yan say, and then in answer, the 14th of January, in Shemusroko Ekoso, between the leadership of Parliament on Niasa or your majority, yes, or your minority, now pay the various committees of Parliament, why Nessa or chair, and also and Omujinai, Eddie and Rassetian, any baby I could see, and won't share me now, Eddie at 2 years. But I after sitting, MPP 4 years and telephone share move, NDC 4 years and telephone share move, that's Entiaseno, I said, and Papa, Brofumi, caucus, and a group, and as I say, I acquire a Brofa, yet 200 diary. I say, like I said, will be a majority group, will be a majority caucus, and a minority group, and a minority caucus. And Tiaseno is saying, and a primary service, frankly, could you now know at train and come on. But joining me in the studio, and Penfam no more Baby Jumana no Babetu Come on, the Honorable Henry Kwabnako Kufu, or your Executive Director, Environmental Protection Agency, and a former member of Parliament for Bantima constituency, Ono Etimesa, Benkumuso Salso, and Amia Mimia, Alaji Naziru Mohammed, the Boni Dinwa, or Cherry say, the Boni Yepa. Or a member of the NDC communications team, and Ben from Makwaba.
You saw Blue,
Say,
the whole year, the whole 2021. Oh, Adom, and I'm on fireball.
Honorable Mamisha saying through, so because we are former member of Parliament, and Tinia may be a coso, it will feel honor, idea unimpa. Near Enra a corso, say, oh, Bonnie Nina Toffa, speech a free speaker, hobai, and a face speech is a free both sides. Ebaya, Obono Posing.
Mamma, a tearful in our channel pay. Na me offer say, Rajina, wow, I hear phone in a man penny, a man penny for. Now, said your kind as I come to now send you puzzle.
I didn't hear.
So is speaker.
Let's say, what's what you say, majority, just all time is any fast.
Then cancer, it's other person of Canada.
And maybe if you have more program, majority and minority. As I said, you open
yes, and yeah, kakra ye koye ni me nyini ewo yamayo semne yamamu nsihemu. In 2020 abatu e ho sunsanso. Ghana for ma afanu ni nyina ni ompeso mu dem na nchu aje o kakra say why na better speaker nsani faso and why na better speaker nsani benkum so highly significant ade a wohia papa ana dance so if you say from recently basis abre since 1992 Fourth Republican Parliament kwa setna won a dom kese no a won dodo no won tena speaker ni faso ni afro majority almost standing orders and a convention. Convention, so far as I know.
Okay.
If there is in the standing orders, I'm yet to read it. But the convention, I had the Sanaho, T 200 Modibia. Eti minority Susutrabin Committee, Obakaya, a bra na 7th Parliament in the Crown Query, in the last hours in Parliament, it's national. In the Alman DC for Dimrika Kuku, Akotana, speaker the Faso, I mean, no Koyan to Ashu, baby, and Rabibia Koda, a brewer cool or bow, a Diano Bibia Koda, speaker or pronounce and or declare, say, new patriotic party, members of Parliament, plus the independent member of Parliament, Umu Kabuma, Umu form the majority side of the House. Into Umu Tnabre, and ni faso ana yini anman DC for so atiasie kama a so te speaker benkum so nti akosa nsenkan ya wa chire ene ade de metie minority leader sisia honorable Haruna Idrisu okasa ne ade na o chire ne emem menyantie leader, majority leader. Good. But then all said and done, utie in Sankana, Nina say, Edaya, Dom Cassiano be here, Dom Kumano, a war in Sankana. Now, indeed, that it has always been, even where margin here wide the crown, you still need the other side, say, Mube Giorgio, particularly, Sardinia of a mining interest. You need. Make I say my parliament, the 6th parliament. I was in the opposition side. Nameti speaker and Sabin Kumso. But there were times, and they near maybe a drew honor a miner here, dear, a idea, a beboa or miner chichera. You know, can I do boom? Na, you're pushy, na, you're the acquiring, na, or minor a tumpon. Sana, 7th parliamentary chairman, na, margin clear. Who said New Patriotic Party in majority clear. Now so near maybe a bit here, let's say your mind can't go no. Drew baby Dom Kumano, Yantiasie, and no one consensus building. Now you move forward. Well, no crazy in many times in be a mempene, minty mempene. Now so the a year consensus building, the yana entire Marbon TP many pay. It is every Haruna Idrisu. Or can we team say, yes, idea, here won, now you're the 2 and a more anymore, no council. Now, can be say, maybe a German, the counterpart, the senior colleague, majority leader, Unyana Mremre, now Sabria, you're quid, Unya on fan for sir, but who anytime Unyan Mremre that, you know, I more
but clearly, when MPP number 165 majority in parliament, you could just have your way and push bills through, and you know, but you see, I shall imagine now.
There be a cressa. Say, my be in a minority in Tiasie, no more Maquine, no more Nyewe, na Omudi Bufua na. By way of another Omejumaya, Omode, sorry free wa no more Maquine, the other side, you know, carry the day through. And no just say you walk through, you have your way. No. What it is, and say, I didn't know any in say, it drew me, and I say, ya battle. I say, ya battle, dear. The daddy say, we won't do a party, a trouble with Dinkunim. It is a sad name, now cried them. Yeah, all minority near be. Many time we did all that, and it is parliamentary to do that. And in this, baby, I be doing Ghana for we are seeing a say, saying you beating your dad and afa, saying you beating your 2 and one. Speaker can say, be or say, oh, my parliament may rubber stamp. Well, I know the sanity and say, oh, my na and yes sir or can you say if you say what na adwamu no a second deputy speaker na ebra obetena adwam as second deputy speaker no na ototo niema nye sure say sabre no ma ho kwan in that contest no ma ho kwan say parliament nye rubber stamp ebia obi be argue say this time round or the ultimate authority until say okase or Maho Kwansa, many ni adwin, you know, so ni adwin, ke be pensa.
But your kind say, BBN ni ho say NPP speaker na NDC speaker. What do you know? Who say a sort of political rhetoric?
No. To the beer.
Knowing the man urban ban.
Yeah, to the beer. Asemna urban. We have be a free ba. Nipa na free no hoba. Say sabe o kano wa ubehu. O kano ne council ubehu. And until Maka say, be here, see a between Adjuna Quachi Kakran. Now, no, ya, or second deputy speaker. When your breath not Nedja anymore, Najumaye, Nena Honkeka, a dance, a chile, say, the Orkan, Unimia Orkan. Now, indeed, so Yabekai Subiwa, now no president is Swayan, now Okasa, 7 January, or D, you're a baby who dance ye na, or chile. Baby, I was see so far as Parliament, Jimmy Diakoyan. Or case you say, or no as president, and Ira Baben as speaker. One pensy and society and she share for fry woman, ɛyɛ ɔno president ne speaker ɛna ebetumi aka bom ayɛ adwuma akyerɛ kwan pa ɔman no betumi afa so nti
ɛbɛsoma ma me na makɔ ahoma no so meba na afei wode wano asia ma me na afei makɔ alagye nso so ɛso mene owura Franklin Kujo ɔyɛ president Imani Ghana mene no ntwetwe nkɔmmɔ owura Kujo wotemi ka ma me ndi kan ɛma wɔ afihyiapa. Hello, owura Kujo. Okay. Yensa kana dene no ebetwetwe enkomo orabunti na ukasa fa wanu sima na.
Yes, ente president team 7th January and waji tumu say the challenge is between ono as president of the state na or head of the executive major arm of the governance system. Any speaker ono so head of the legislature. Na onyina fi amayoku different mu. This is, I mean, very unique. Yeah, you be that. Yeah, also a parliamentarian. What being said here, what them said here. Sanshi be that. Also, a lawyer ni we are there. What being said here, Sanshi you be that. Until a first of its kind. Until a quampa, you be faswa. You be two among. Now, in the name, the supreme interest of the country, no, you be quite anymore. And the bachelor. You're quite near a bit free member.
Okay. Alaji, my Embra also, listening to the speaker and speeches a fee both sides, a buy, will take away. That's just it.
What did the guy get in chairs from every man for yet? Now, like I said, maybe a visit or mine or sending a different for the Jamaica. Yakiko. Libya, Ghana, Libya, Ghana, because all this struggle towards achieving particular objectives, in United my moi, and no entry say, I got to Wapa, Ama, food me, Nakatia, winning young water. Now, yet, I don't bet in a year 4 years, no 1 year, because not democracy, no egg campus. Yes, answer. Na yenya democracy no ehun faso senye sapata nti the whole issue turning out me dey kai me NDC members of parliament 7th parliament the beginning of this 8th parliament wo ma kire yen determination say enye hwe kura no wo commitment to see the continual survival of the NDC as a political party is there for everybody to see. I mean, you can struggle, you can send your mercy, also, you can argument, woman, at two apostle, pointing towards strengthening our democracy. That is what, for me, I am there. Say, NDC is still, most of them very young people, which tells me, say, the NDC is creating a very big future. Obiana doing Nkoso, as we speak today. But I mean, that is my joy. All the members of Parliament of NDC, all the struggle from day one, you could see, say, and yet a hazard, send your counterpart, MPP for a year, say, sorry about Parliament for a year, a democracy 8 p.m. the previous day. Almost for a proceeding that will start 10, 11 a.m. the next day.
That's because of more so.
Correct. So what we did, we have 137 members.
Yeah.
You have 137. We got to Parliament. You don't determine what we'll see. And then at that time,
okay, so back to the
issue. So we didn't do anything wrong. We had all the same. And then we went further. Ask him in detail. Have we had in Parliament record? Say party, a present speaker. Speaker no epidemic. Enye one year what ne some benkum so.
I don't know.
That has been say it is becoming more of a convention.
Okay.
Someone American because I don't have the standing orders to prove that, but every time party na ever presenting speaker na speaker no ever abeti na dwom omo ena tira ne sa nifa so of your friend majority na ye ka enye NDC the president agwamba enye omo no wi di and yet 137, 137. So there is absolutely not any issue. Until Americans are made and NDC MPs, about so CSA, when we show resilience, any commitment to insurance or mobile my party, so apart from there, you have a monthly contribution or more contribution, because when the party is in opposition, one of the greatest group or highest contribution members of parliament. They've survived us for the first 4 years. We are going to the next 4 years. Inshallah, the very few weeks. Yebedi aseme we are. Obi abehum bebi aseme da. Na NDC so abenya kwan ama. Inti in parliament so the issue today is that yetumi abo ye humbody. Ama party no say owo to me. April to me. The party in power is struggling for power. That is what we have been able to achieve. Now, say achieve one. A man for air kika in someone. If the speaker and the tough stance on taking here, statements I'll make here. And now, me say Mary fail. The speaker, I swear oath. And the content of the oath no swear, if you permit me. Or say, I Adom Bagwin, do in the name of the Almighty God solemnly affirm that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of Ghana as by law established, that I will uphold the integrity of the Republic of Ghana, that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties, discharge my duties as Speaker of Parliament, and in the up to the end. Yeah. This is what all the speakers elsewhere. This is the same oath. Speakers from Justice Annan, so why are we saying that the tough approach of Bagben is showing something different? Because the same what have others done that people are saying that Bagben will do this time different from the others?
But don't you think, maybe sir honorable the same question, don't you think, sir, the tone of speaker will be very good for this parliament, looking at how it stands now, the figures and the number of seats that it political.
That is why I make reference to the old issue before he became the speaker. Omunyinas were the same oath. I didn't tell them the Bagben quality there different. Because this is what they are supposed to do. The position of Bagben.
It's not about the oath, but the speech I know will make it.
And I say that speech is in line and in tandem with this oath now.
So we will confuse the oath with the
and I say it's in line and in tandem with the oath no swear. And no na oath no say one by in someone Bagben can't drown. The right honorable Bagben can't drown. And no na oath no say and say on by to be fair, on fair no mine and go the knee. A Juma a demand no. It is all what banos you owe to the Bay Juma. We pray go. It means to say next time will be the BB to say PDS bar. It is not going to be like the 7th Parliament. After say, you can't be a yeti, you buku, ye be a mum foreign for mobile. It means that it's not going to be so. Honorable, right honorable Bagben will hold you by your words. Say, who and I can't say you'll be fair. Will hold you by your words. If such things, it will be far through the 8th Parliament. Then, right honorable Bagben has disappointed himself as and the good people of
Ghana. When you're a member of Parliament, but I want to take your view on this. Say, Honorable Haruna Idusuka said, the MPP group in Parliament or the MPP MPs in Parliament will need them moving forward during parliamentary business.
The difference between NDC and MPP and philosophy, ebia woni a woni bi wo wo bi no emwa ma yen hwe wo mo MPP won so fi say dey bi wo mo bi no yen wo mo no mo nya bebre no wo mo mfa wo mo ni bi no ejuma no mo be ejuma ma. Everybody's philosophy, that is the only difference that ye ni wo mo enter inti say ye be here inti na NDC commitment even during the heat of the struggle say ye repeat mistake na MPP for embrebe etwem ye poverty ye akwa na ya hwa magana po ma ye hwa han am obi betwem enko ha Ghana sikasem enko ha Ghana reputation, democratic reputation now we are building for so many years. Inti essence, in spite of the fact that you work for, we will still go and do the vetting and save the good people of Ghana. Ensure say the right people take up appointment ever accounting for their stewardship after their tenure in office in the account. So these are the points I made. Maybe say a critical to, especially to the MPP. Between now until you be court case, now you be assembly senior base Adom. One and that's where one penny say ono and old lady of mine. And he would need directive the support of Parliament to ensure that no more be from the appointment of ministers to what have you. But you know be in Parliament. And if we should come and continue to say a bit take hard line stance and one, then we are not doing service to Mother Ghana. Intina menso megeyi say the NDC side of the house etumi etina womunai so right after the ruling of the speaker, the leader of the NDC group in Parliament, and so re-emphasize the position. Say, Mama yemfa ye into ye, because as we go in history, such situation and circumstances may be repeating. What am I saying? Parliament. For instance, let's reduce it to Parliament 250 members. So in America. Now, one side, Akonya 125. NDC members 125. Now, let's say even 124. Now MPP, etumi enya 120. Now 6 people are independent. No money now MPP for one. Are you telling me MPP is the majority by the Constitution of Parliament? These are the fundamental questions. Are you telling me? So if it happens in the future and we just brush it on the surface of it, and an independent and I say, and even the independent now I am asking, say, don't we do politics with conduct and dry in I am one sim and right honorable bargain. Say what you know the nice to be papa, irrespective of party, and yet NDC MPP no. Is it not that same conduct that we expect from the leader of the MPP, I mean the leader of the party in general? Say in some working, including the general secretary, against Nipano and Net, or become one more case be or more better than or more 4:30 or 10 and better Parliament for the next day's proceedings. Signing someone work and is it not fair and good so most people withdraw. So the public we know that they withdraw the statement, nobody will repeat it again.
My yanko na yanko tie asam poti speaker kind already honorable Esiama krata no ewie na fe ewie a yembraba na yemeto akomatwehwe so. Right, enti yama akwa babio mepese enka ye besan so etie near speaker eka ye no bio so we can really get the understanding afi we are na afi ya behwe brofo no caucus group which is which enti ase no any dia nia enti ampadu ya san so ntie speaker bio na afi ye we are ye meto ankomo no so.
Dated this 13th day of January, dated this 13th day of January 2021. Yours faithfully, signed, Honorable Andrew Esiama Amwapo, MP, Formula constituency, and copy to the leader of the MPP caucus. Honorable members, with this official declaration to the House will accord him the space to do as he has stated. Whatever he said outside was of no effect so far as the business of the House is concerned. And therefore, he had to do it officially for it to be read and captured in the Hansard. And so what we have now, you have the New Patriotic Party wing or caucus in Parliament, together with the independent member of Parliament from Formina, and they now constitute the majority group.
The Right Honourable Speaker, Nnawotwe say, the NPP, together with the independent candidate, constitute the majority group in Parliament. Honourable, who a lawyer ni, unti ase anything?
Unti ase is simple. New Patriotic Party plus the independent member of Parliament, majority in Parliament.
Majority group.
Majority, the side, majority side of Parliament.
Okay.
Yeah, mame quite mechika create.
Okay.
Na see you can you be not so. You be a bit you about say you be in your Parliament be a 250. Na dia we are be there 125.
124, 126.
It never happens. Time be say odd number to start with. You can have 275, you can have 251. Time be say a very odd number. You get an odd number thing. Now, the standing orders of Parliament defines majority side and minority side. The standing orders of Parliament. You see, Honourable, Right Honourable Speaker, what been a Parliament in Yumayim? Apart from so a lawyer, what some been what a church of your chain will be. Now, he is not acting by his own. And now, yes, if you are 7 previous or no, I'm not de Kenya, okay, and now in Jinaya West Yen. Or factory mrem, or when you are so or mrem. Standing orders in say a cast a majority side in Parliament. The party or the parties with the greater number in Parliament. The party or the parties with the greater number. Eti say Nasiru can you be say you kwa about now you're 251. Now you kwa about na party ba kwenya say 100 and say 20. Now another party nsusuenya 126. Now my independent for ewom ebe count. Now independent for only decide they say omo be kwa kokan nia or the smaller numbers no one. No mo kokabom no mo number together omo number na yekesia. They will be deemed to be in majority. But
the standing order is clear on parties. Independent members.
Exactly. By inference, they are deemed to be party. Now, what is party? Party, Jumakunia, we are Ukokota. Maybe no womanson. And now, maybe a judge, some Pemanson. Nasiru Pemanson. Now, Nasiru, the wo Wabakot. Say, ye Nedia, Nabidu, wa. Nasiru na ono ye complainant. And now ye applicant. no be a first party. Now we are respondent no. We be you one. Why is second party? What do you say?
Me too.
But me, we individuals one. The word party now you used for that day. It is we are talking until you're qualifying with political parties. Political parties. We. So in parliament contest, Oba as an independent, Ujina one crew, we are independent, Ujina one crew. And other political parties and so representatives and so come who boom no majina one crew.
Honorable Pacho, my education kakra.
Yeah.
Caucus. Group. I mean, into Sunday and Dam Union Intem.
Namika say can temper over call Oxford Dictionary. No,
let me ako.
Baba, won't call your crown. Caucus. Eye dear, eye near, ipeku, agent cop benkrum. Now, once say, once you see anywhere where need to adi hunina ye craw. Now, bit near sheer margin drain one. A triana won't be the amount in a common interest. So, that is caucus. I mean, in my thinking. Now, group also here. The same nipa. No me betimi account on ho abum. Bia na oniano nka the core.
Okay, Intibacho, the dictionary meaning for caucus. A meeting at which local members of a political party register their preference among candidates running for office or select delegates to attend a convention. And then there's another definition here. A conference of members of a legislative body who belong to a particular party or faction. I think this is the definition.
That is what you need.
Yeah,
that's what you need.
This is what I
good. That is what you need. A particular party or faction. So omu that group no. Our particular party to omu jene won hu boom. Yes sir. Good. Then
in this case, from an MP onka ho.
What tie me? Onka ho. Enuntina me di kan sha the definition of majority or minority side. Standing orders no ma on. Or say a party or parties. And in this case, for me na person a qualify be kan ho as a party. No, it is a parties. What you say?
Me too.
So the group will be like my simple example. Multimedia group of companies.
Yes.
Adom TV and Adom FM maybe one aspect. We will be one aspect. Upi a jina bre. Now so you come boom mamo be jina bre prekope. So the you become a group because NPP caucus nini ana independent and also any into Abeka or my group.
And notice that Mjidi said speaker was very careful with the choice of words. Oka said the MPP together with the independent member make up the majority group.
Nanya sa Adam kan yi.
Wanka caucus.
Adabi na caucus dey won na apesa oka. Caucus dey utie. Caucus dey won na apesa oka. Unti ase group for instance, standing orders need define majority and the minority. Not even the minority should define. Or say minority side in parliament. A party or what the largest number other than the party or highest number. Or plus parties here. The largest number. The largest number other than party now or the largest number minority, and it gives room for even in minority crown say it will be free independent and another political party which me come home.
Okay,
it gives room and your majority in kuna a man room say will be between me come home minority so they have, and you may decide say yes me independent but me join minority it means you be counted among them. And you see that they are not, and this is why I'm confused. They say, when you do can't say, for me now MP no, to the new to so become new patriotic party, you form the majority side. No one say, na omu feel say say onya pronounce sa pe it is say or relinquishing his seat near by elections. No, he is not crossing carpet. He is not saying say Opeso joining NPP as a party and the caucus.
He's only doing business with the NPP.
And then being counted among them. And their numbers then increase from 137 to 138.
Okay. Honorable.
And the Right Honorable Baben did it. And I BTA Nasiri, Mempesa NDC for this early stage. Oma Bambebu. Now Ombe disappointed with the speaker. Utie no okaza here I say until they will hold Honorable Babin to his words. It is not for oath to not some near by. But please, the man, even though coming from NDC staple, no, we know him to be a statesman already. And I am mindful of baby Jinano. And until no can say, oh, may NDC speaker and no may NPP speaker, obey the speaker of the 8th Parliament of Ghana. Now, or the year but 2 years, and one can see to say, oh, man, rubber stamp on so. The SSA year, na BBBA. Now, the vampire man, so when you maybe mano, and hoarding any year could home.
Okay.
Messer this for a pamchel. It is too early. Some of them will be seen so. Now, more better channel, now, more better beer, were disappointing my baby. While only home, mamma, or home, Ghana.
Okay. Lawyer Medase, Alaji, my main son, Ambra also. Now, already. Maka, which the NDC MPs in Parliament, say ebano the various committees are mopeni chimpe we enfa num we so enfa num. Is that the case?
Well, and I know a position members caucus, NDC caucus in Parliament, you know. The abetuja as a result of the situation ayenya in because say ebe free obi fufro answer what to me enya opposition opesa what na you caucus no aye wonko of one kwan because as it stands now we say MPP for ekoye meeting bia na so mo ko share mo penyin or sa prominent MP no ontimi endi omochi enko because omo ko caucus meeting on to mean the omochi so when you make and all those things, you know, create a lot of things. And then don't forget that even as at the time say we've done better bibi abetimi akosui na nintina yen nyina ye frɛ yen ho as the majority in Parliament then na efi insembia na ekoso. I mean, we are challenging some obvious reasons why would me say by the end of the time, you know, if yebedi assembly che wie no, we say we hope strongly say it will go in our favor and in all those things are there. I mean, ya kanin na abomwa eno beba beboaye na yeku ye ni mo nso you see very important say obi abeti as say ya business way for a very long time. And I said yes, what business way who buy first. Senior obi bought the medical industry who buying it's as a doctor no because industry ni say only juma enye den. So answer ya said as politicians say bought democracy who buying ama ye to me space I operate to me juma to earn a living. Beyond that, we have a duty say ye mind. Inti was say ye bibi biara ebetumi in contributing towards the progress of our mind. Inti these are the factors ebe pushing to ensure say the right thing will be done always. But to zero it and so to suggest that I demand I remind mpenyimpo a ye nyina yakoto aba ma wom say will hold you to your words means say you are attacking the person is highly unfortunate. Now me say Honorable Bagwin and more discerning listeners will be surprised at Honorable Kukufu's poster. To sort to create some touch. But I know Honorable Bagwin very well and say MPP for yeti omaimuha and wamo ekoyi Martinamidu as special prosecutor yet in some more kind it could be as we know what happened and we hope and pray. Say this attack now, opposite the two NDC for also say, you say attacking Bagbin for positioning a stake, you know, it will not end up. Say MPP for never attacking Bagbin. That is what we are praying for because say Papa ne why BB ama ye na ye who said that is the right way to go. It shouldn't change if you maintain that position and you want to shift from your previous position now. Now, person who attacking one, don't expect say we will keep quiet because you have advised us, Honorable Kokofu, not to attack Bagbin. So if you turn one day during these 4 years and want to attack Bagbin, I can assure you, one of the people to fight in his defense like never before, in order to ensure that our democracy will continue to grow. But it is a fact to say, the caucus as we speak, NDC has its caucus of 137. When so a caucus of 137. Nia yebo mpaye ne say ye nyina no ye betimi aka bo mu ahwe say o man Ghana ebe yi na ye mbra a ye be hihye sa mbra no so a ye be dwen to the ordinary Ghanaian.
We a report of leadership on the formula for the composition of the membership of committees, parliamentary delegations and other parliamentary groups and associations and membership of the Committee of Selection. Meeting we also on the 14th of January. Now, there's a bit here that I want to read. Recommendations. 1, that in accordance with established practice and having regard to Order 154, the composition of the committees and other parliamentary delegations, groupings, associations, and the Committee of Selection to be based on the ratio 138:137 for the majority caucus and minority caucus respectively. 2, that considering the urgency of the work of the Committee of Selection in the facilitation of business of the House and that of the government, leadership in consultation with the Right Honourable Speaker constituted the Committee of Selection in the manner described beneath. And then there's a manner.
And then go down and see signatories to that statement. National a position, a portfolio, signatories.
Yes, so the signatories are Honorable Osei Chairman Sabonsu, leader of the NPP parliamentary group.
Correct.
And then Honorable Haruna Idrisu, leader of the NDC parliamentary group.
I mean, it solves the problem. This is, you solve the problem in America. In the post-Channel MP before he take it, this is Osei Sabonsu himself signing beneath a statement with his name. So on the American, this is the portfolio.
But is it not surprising? Say after this meeting, Enra after parliamentary sitting, it looked like meeting. We say so the understanding was just not there.
And I must say, so that is it that we are saying, yeah, boy, members of parliament, no koko. Say, in Kofu, we have shown beyond reasonable that when the late Jerry John Rawlings, Ejina Cape Coast at our Congress. That was in 2012 or 2016 election. Yeah, 2016 election. That was a campaign launch and
Cape Coast Sports Stadium.
Sports Stadium. Yes. Or make it statement said the people never change. So, they change structure and form. No more the abedi sabonina, you can't match them. Say money or more ebekosa a tricky business. No, you can't match them because they don't know money me. And to take upon yourself more credentials, more core values, you know. Now one can distinguish you from those people. That is what Rawlings told us way back. That is what we are reminding our members of parliament again. Say, and we cannot be trusted.
Okay.
Yeah, doing trust you because and every day getting to the end of the day, no, Ubemu said their self-interest reigns supreme to the interest of Ghana as a whole.
Lawyer.
But I hope I heard the sharing.
Yes, nothing. What to expect from this 8th Parliament?
Yes, a little bit back, I would say Alaji Kasano can be said. Timer Parliament. I think it was on the Thursday. Now, seat, you better write, you better be communified. I was saying this for quite not that time, no, you can't determine who is. But that time, not the old Parliament, near dissolve you. You should get it clear. It was a sitting of the 7th Parliament. In fact, the last sitting. And then these people shows are desperation.
No.
Yep. Oh, please,
Honorable, you got it wrong.
please. There's only
On the
journalism.
on the Debbie.
It was on the last.
Are you agreeing? Say that sitting is the sitting of 7. Or they put it on you. He's putting it on you. Summarize for you. I say, are you agreeing before I will come and disagree? I say, what penny? You are a journalist.
Before 12 midnight.
And I'm going to say, what penny? He said, what they are told so. Say, that
is the fact.
Have you agreed?
That is
because
the fact.
I will react to this.
I hold my opinion. I hold my opinion.
So you don't agree?
No, he agrees.
I hold my opinion.
I know him. I know. Ultimately, I'm dishonest intellectually. No. Or a fine gentleman. No, I agree, but Opesewa Aswiji Upin Kakra. The truth is that until the 12 a.m. you enter into Watra 12 a.m. The parliament that sat at that material moment was the last sitting of the 7th Parliament of Ghana. And no one showed that kind of desperation. That's what we are talking about. Anyway, now, Yensan Kesisubiu said, this is about not the first time a independent member of parliament joining a particular political party to form a group or a caucus or whatever you want to do. Okay, Honorable Joe Seusu of Bekwai, he came to parliament as an independent candidate. That time, a new patriotic party, neo minority. He indicated and joined us. There were other cases.
Honorable Batomebao, in practice, say Ulusu election. Just in your case, Ulusu primaries into Wanko. Now, the last sitting of Parliament, Wanko sa sitting no. Don't you think it nullifies our argument here? Because ukra we be last sitting okoi.
Oh yes, why not?
Last sitting.
Yes. I was a member of parliament then. Yes, of course. Of course. No, do your checks.
Were you in the chamber?
Oh, Missy, do your checks. I was in the chamber. The last sitting. The last day of parliament. Why not? Why wouldn't I? No, when the last sitting goes on, a sitting will be adjourned by
at what point? Time
12 o'clock, sir. It's adjourned. Now, you adjourned sitting at then
old members no new members no aba.
Yes. That is a practice. And nothing have changed. Except now no compensate changing.
No, but honorable, that was not the case. In this case, you said new members. No, I have to about momo.
No. It was wrong for new members at that last 12 o'clock no more. Yeah. It was wrong. I don't know this for the space now.
Good. So the new members. We should agree that many things went wrong. So NDC 4 years from Swa. More MPP from so many from.
Yeah, them from Swa.
Sir, do you know M-boy? Now we are fresher, we are new.
No, MPP fresher be amaho. No. MPP fresher be amaho. It was the old guys now more parliament than woman. So that
honorable,
is settled.
I can call for a video right now. Honorable Stephen Amwa sticker.
No. Be a rock de tea and no couldn't come up. One cost now I could deliberate because none of time and so.
Okay.
You see, and then let's go to Weno. In Parliament, you were select committees in your friend is saying standing orders committees. Select committees, it's about 16 or so, and then the other one is about 11. The standing orders of Parliament prescribe the leadership of some of the, particularly a Public Accounts Committee. The law says, I said the minority side person or chair. And then the other committees. The prescription is clear, and they are there.
Finance Committee.
Finance
Committee, it's majority in the chair.
Yes, right? Yes, majority in the chair. So, near yen prescribe parliamentarians na and determine through friend say the sharing processes. It say me majority side we determine the who becomes the chairman, and then minority side, the Odu becomes the ranking member. And one this is why you can say yes, scrappers are ranking member in the free one. Then we get only chairman. No, and then the other 16 of select committees, any other ad hoc committees that Parliament may deem fit, sebia omu ebetiaka ho to fill in and bedi dwumadie bia e select committees encover and no so ewo ho a won betimi to determine the leadership and all that. Now the convention has been always that majority side that forms the select committees, majority side be chairman, and then the minority side a ranking member. They become the leaders of the particular committee. And going from there, BBA sign. They say already formula no actually yenina. The formula would be share the BSA no. You share the number of women. So 137 ratio of 138, 137 yeah. Near the share. Let's just say we are any atin once. Actually, be any. Okay. You are Joe or say we just man making, and now friends say first deputy speaker as before. Time about Parliament as an independent member from the choir. Oba enano would declare say obe joining the minority side. Obe try minority side. Obe kan as a group. Until you count to minority, near count to the count. Go back to the records. So me and then we are Baby say that acquire a key determinant into no many abbreviated. But me say tia large bill. Now I say yeah boy MPC no coco. If you say Crawford win, please I keep on saying don't get disappointed so soon. Because MPs omunye from Sobia NDC MPs nyem from Sobia going by this formula. Mrano nekasa.
Which formula?
Oh please, formula ya papa read it. Because most time they say as I see a chemu pe. As I say a tenor, momo fa 5, we know you fa 5. A chairmanship no say bibaha. But Oma call leaders meeting. Yeah. House. I did Niema tum as per the law. They never deviated from the rules and regulations of the house. And Parliament as an institution is a house of records. The memories are there. It's not lost. Bibia nyirai. When you take the speaker himself, we take Honorable Ose Chairman Sabusu, we take Honorable Haruna Idrisu, any others are almost they omunim Diana Kasa. NDC MPs, what bomb basus here, why are they? But at the tail end, no. And now, penny, and now, dear, what bram ran any rules near clear and unambiguous. So, into your stremo, o man no monyo, ajobre, the Ghana for pen no machino. Yen fam ran rules, no, and yet you man near Mom Pie say, simple, debi, a cobase, your president, or war clear cut minority in Parliament in Poir. She said, Benny, Adom, I bet you, you bet me a sum or minor DE and yeke. Now, to go back to say, the late president, I mean, Fanny Christ, Natisa 27th, and Penfo Kujano, yeah, or Mampeni, Nana Danko Kufa, the Bedi, or mining in a name, and not Abusia, Nayon dia, do, na Yakwaku Kama. Sir, or say, Munri and this MPP for you. Or no, sir, future on the mam. No, catch them say. Sabrano na 70 a hand time up Bamupi. Sabrano na NDC na mo just say Yentiobia. Nakata Sishano Proye, or say Sabrana much more free. The core values of NDC are or no or dini moja. Name Mammy Kuneduajima Rollins in Peniphobia. Do on moja J. Okay. NDCC or not PNDC, NDC. The probity and accountability Niema or the term of Numan, not much more who
Honorable.
And no,
am I former President Rollins?
Oh, that may call on my Mikojano.
Okay.
The point still remains.
I'm present. Your expectations. What should we expect from this 8th Parliament? Alaji.
Well, even before I come to the expectation.
Yes.
So maybe I'm also because my party didn't just bring me here.
That's understood.
To go by your way. Correct. So the culture was there was an argument. Our culture was you are in the knowledge and you support his position. You used to support that position.
But Nazi, we've gone. I don't support anybody. I have my own opinion.
Members of Parliament, Kokono. Any be na Honorable Kokofu, I exhibit Wahano. In the Parliament, more culture and say, more be here consensus. More leader of the side, Eka said, we need consensus. Mo party and kasa opinion leader no ewo hold sisi no kasa he will need consensus. That same consensus building no. Now obi abeka kire say by the parliament committees ne nyoma na yewo no yewo select committees be bako 60. And na yesan ewo standing committees bako be 11. Standing committee the nhyehyɛ wɔ ho mmara bi wɔ ho a ɛkyerɛ wan na bɛyɛ we wan na bɛyɛ we so woni America nti yeyi saa nkɔfo no amara no kyerɛ ye no a ne aka no so woni America no momma yɛ nkyɛ no sɛ ne bɛyɛ a NDC benya ne de MPP benya ne de in order sɛ yɛ nyinaa yɛ dodoɔ na yɛ de wɔ parliament no yɛ benya pepre yɛ wɔ na so de pepre yɛ. And then, what much pepe move far away now we so far with chairmanship in the account. I mean, they have been clear decisions. And or catch us say, not the one who end to me and just idea no. So if I am cautioning you, say what if you now or catch you say, my consensus, na building my now to ha kasa semuchrewa. Then you have to start looking at the person with different.
I believe say Okasa because you sounded as if you were warning your members of parliament.
I'm cautioning them. Okay. Warning is a strong word.
Okay, you are cautioning
correct
them. And
yeah. I'm a member of the party. I can caution my people. Say, be away, just like footballers or park. So,
now you're
coach. We're a supporter of the team. So when you make because I baby, I want born no say everybody contribute. That is what I'm saying. So and I'm right to say so because almost 30 dane suban bi edi kire say consensus na ye hwehwe no anhwe ya yenya because they've justified in 92 we mo deny the good people representation to parliament on the basis of the fact that move say ye wi abanom just as we are feeling today omo parliament people were denied ye continue parliament and indeed that is where NDC justify the position say they are committed to upholding the tenets of democracy.
Okay, but
let me give you an example. Okay. It will interest you to know. In that 93 parliament, it was NDC dominated parliament with parties in Kitten or mobile yana, woman so PNC be CPP be independent guys and also be NAB about parliament. But we had the majority. There was not CPP 92 no political party. It was only NDC and Eagle Party.
Yeah.
Olukwamofo was standing for Eagle Party. We sat in parliament. A whole NDC nominatee minister, Oko Vertin, Emma Vertin, a denying minister on the ministry appointment. And I'm talking about Spiogabra. When he was nominated for Minister of Information in 1993, the only NDC in Parliament, but they deny him based on the law. So we have committed ourselves. We have shown it. This is an example. MPP for MPP for voting against Makokwe because of his hardline stance.
At this point, what is important in the caution it should go for both political parties, MPP and NDC.
I am not MPP. Maybe NDC. You brought me at NDC. I'm talking to my NDC people.
Are you ready? Are you willing to cooperate? And when I say you, I mean the NDC. To cooperate in moving this nation forward? Because that is what is most important
I
at this point.
justified to you from 1992. That commitment is there. My catch now say yendi ye fi say ye constitution we ye fu ma ba ko ye ma me ba ko revolution na wo sa constitution sa revolution na wo ye as a political party. Inti yendi ye committed ma kire 1992 ye ko ye. And we went to parliament, even though a NDC in parliament, we rejected a member of NDC from becoming a minister. We've justified. Yeah, but in 2016, MPP for court said in 2012, yeah, court vetting, MPP for mobile vetting, even though they were in parliament, were they mobile vetting? We have said again that we are going to vet the ministers now to ensure say, we get the creme de la crème for this country. So our justification is there. And okay.
That is the question we have to ask them. But because everyone can be and here commitment means a lot. Are you also committed?
I told you, President, 7th January. What kind of plane say on his part? No, or can say you nim Irababe fano, and no one parliament, Jumam, unim ye unim so. Into or no sooner fame as president. Obey be say or nene obey Juma boom or many deem no many canku. Into of course, crack I say between the two of them, as I said, be more than the normal. By way of governance, and and clearly commitment to work now. Indeed, Mami cannot crave it. You don't even have the luxury of saying, say, me committee me who say me some or mine and me some. If you say, you know, fire no, out of you know fire, MPC no money added. Who swears over some of mine?
You see, I know the Gideon said any based on your young. If it's a swearing in your cabano, as a Ghana for yam to show almost so we will not just take word of mouth.
It's not
we
a
need
word of
action.
It's not
both parties are committed to move this country forward.
It is not a word of mouth. It is by the rules of the game. Mranone anamuntuone de yejuman. Enti Alaji Nasiru keeps on going back and forth. Already the formula na ye de beche committees in one said, already. BPN just say, I'm twisting be a womb. BPN just say, well, a binomaye say, Chinchina, the yampen, and I am Maui, Yamawi. BPN him, sir. The woman is something focus here. Almost say, said ye a dan, Yamfa ratio, nenye 138, 137 ratio. Into say a chim, yen, sir, Ubi 137. The Baba do, who be a behu. We all 138. The other do be a behu. And I am run on straight jacket. Omo de ye juma. And he said, "Oh, now so caution, say we want no, so born cocoa, so we 2 on 4. A year NDC pizza. What they are dreaming be shiny pebby trim say, as if say obese will be all. And now obi 88 will be far who dear so. And you know, cressa. If he said, Nipper, Macacho, Nipper, or no, we did you man, or him deal. Omunim or namuntu, omunya sabe mofra keke. Into your best remo, your best remo. The commitment to work for Ghana, we have no option. As I said, you sum or mine no work no crime. Now indeed, Ghanaians are watching. When I say Ghana for by law, Ghana for electricity to Obama me, to say me Bantama MP before ye. Now say, what you might so the penny. Omo kwanya ombe faswa. Mrama who kwansi between a free parliament. It's there. It is there in the standing orders.
Okay.
And you know, the American say last words in
in fact, no much say they will show commitment.
Commitment means that we have no option to serve and serve Ghana in a good manner. In a manner of mine betum pong. Ama in Chirima, Ababino man home for so said, Nananomia, and Nedru Yaswa. Yeah, you could tell me.
Honorable Medasi, Alaji. Yes, sorry. We'll find out. It's nothing.
I mean, you justify my show from 1992. Where payment there say you be yen bit me be a democracy and na the nine so ejina. Enti and one you go so. You be empire say Yankopon so MY in this struggle. As I say, any struggle kitwa. And coupon eboyen na oman no yina to yetimi ba benko a me wogidi say the Ghana will continue to be the shining star not only for Africa but for the world.
Yes,
as I said, yes.
Yeah, me patch away the very last one. I Dwade Twemi na me member of parliament for Bantama, Honorable Asensobwachi, Unyameto Safre ne maame. Yeah. Na Monday ni Twemu na oye oni abusia esi nkonwa na omo ye na otweda na omampani na bedi achire vice president na memu penifo bebrebe ni adofo in NDC everywhere omo nyina ba be kire do papa Obantama Presby school honorable so the master papa oni abusia ni nyina do biase na the brain na obey ye na the share match nti eduru
honoma na mama yaso ati
esa wo ba woni Nasiru
yebeba
okay
Nasiru yebeba mama first da Emma honorable Kwabena Kokofu executive director environmental protection agency na fi Alhaji Nasiru Mohammed NDC communications team member na me director
David
Wilbeck.
Let me correct this mama call like this way. I'm the National Communication Officer of the NDC Zongo Koko.
You see, this morning, myself and my production team were finding it difficult.
I just ignored it initially, but
sorry.
Put it rightly.
We are sorry.
I'm the executive officer of the party, Mr.
Okay. Forgive us. And right now, I would Wilbeck Kofi Ampedu. Happy belated birthday to you, Nyango Ponshao. Very, very hard-working man. Ampedu Nenra na woda. Happy belated birthday to you. Vanessa Bosompema Cheibuatin Ayefreo Eradua Uko School, our Mother Mary School Complex. You are 9 years today. Happy birthday to you, Eradua. We free Mame comfort. Mame se wa miami niaba. It's within the Chief Jerry Forsen. Oti enka Adom TV sanso uti enwa Sempa 94.7 FM. Yes, sorry, so na fi dwumadi enkaya e wo nyane de ato so. Am I free? The price for greatness is responsibility. Have a good morning.
Good morning.